Is happening? Welcome on back. So, in one of the past videos, I did a couple of people asked how I'd got so many souls, and I said using one of those weird chicken leg things and a golden scarab. So, a few people asked where'd you get this golden scarab from. So I will show now. Just to point out, if you're used to playing the other Souls game, you'll remember you could get, instead of talismans, you had your rings, and you get +1, +2, +3. Unfortunately, golden scarab you don't. However, by the time you get to about, I think, new game +2, there's quite a big increase in the souls you get. But let's show you where you get it from. So you get it from the abandoned cave in Caelid after defeating a double boss fight with 2 bird things. Now, various ways to get to it, depending really on what shrines, yeah, depending what shrines you've got unlocked. If you're doing it near the beginning of the game, which you can, because one of my first walkthroughs was how to get how to kill the dragon, get yourself 40,000 runes right at the beginning of the game. So if you followed that walkthrough, you would have Fort Feroth already unlocked, and you've got a magma wall that goes all the way across, and you can literally just follow it across. We're going to do it from, I think, probably from here actually, because that's just too much faffing around getting back to the entrance. So we're going to take it from here, which, as you can see from the Limgrave area, you just follow the road. If you keep following the road, you'll come to the Caelid ruins. Keep coming down, and literally off the road, Caelid. Yeah, should we do it from Caelid ruins? Depends how big the wall is there. No, I'll tell you what, we'll do it from Dragonborough West. Now, if you follow one of my walkthroughs how to get the Godslayer Greatsword, you should have this unlocked. So yeah, let's head on there. In case you're wondering, I'm rocking the Knight Cavalry armour. I think that's the Iron Great Shield, and I always forget his freaking name, Vike's War Spear. I always used to, always in all the Souls game and this, for my first playthroughs, I use Claymore. I don't think it's as good a scaling weapon in Souls. What the fuck's going on? Sorry, I've been playing God of War, so I'm just getting used to the controls again. Yeah, so I don't think the Claymore scales as well. Oh, mate! It's all going pear-shaped. Yeah, I don't think strength weapons, apart from the odd 1 and 2, seem to scale as good in this game. Okay. But I like, I've definitely found experimenting with different weapons makes it a lot more enjoyable. So, for those of you like I was who stick with the same old weapons, just have a little play around. Just gonna check if this jump is doable. So what you can always do is grab yourself some of the little rainbow stones. If it doesn't shatter like that, means it's safe to drop. I mean, I've tried some builds where I was just using two rapiers, really good weapons. I might just be me, but I just can't really get to grips with not having a shield in all the games. That's why I always sucked with games like Bloodborne. I've lost without a shield. I think I unlocked this one. Oh no, okay. Celia Evergoal. Tell you what, just while we're here, let's have a quick bang of this one. These are all worth doing. Get some useful spells and weapons. Alright, son. I'll take a chill pill, mate. Now, spear is good, does a lot of poise. Problem is, it's quite slow, that's the problem. Alright, okay now, mate. Oh, alright, fucking have some of this then. Battle Mage shoes. So to be honest, for me, that wasn't worth it at all. I generally will just use Mimic tier. But it was quick little diversion. Right, so where the hell are we? Right, there we go. Just like to get rid of them if you're not using them then. Summits. Ah, yes, that seems familiar. Tree roots. Should be able to. So you'll know when you are coming to it. You've got your big gorge, and you got these tree roots. And there you go. That's what we're after. Let's see what the best way to do this is. Like I said, I'm not one of these professional walkthrough nerds. Oh, piss off, mate. What? I mean, if you can get past them, do it. But I've had it a couple of times where I've had it a couple of times where I've run away from him and he's actually followed me down and knocked me off the branches. However, point to note, if you're after if you're after trying to get to Volcano Manor, if you let him catch you, it's a nice little shortcut trip there. Oh, come on, why are you bent? No! You dirty rapist. I do not want to go to Volcano Manor. Now, chances are, more than likely, that won't happen to you. You'll escape him. Just because it's happened before, I didn't want to risk it. So you can see where we're heading. What are we up to now? 10 minutes. A lot of people have kindly put your little notes down. Can do it on your horse. I find it a little bit safer doing it that way. And just to tidy up, get rid of them. Okay, welcome to the abandoned cave. Now, I've not come here for a while, through here for a while. And now I remember why. Welcome to the world of rot. Oh, come on, mate. I'm not stood on it. Do. Okay, so what I'd suggest for this, before you come to the abandoned cave, make sure you've got something that can counteract your scarlet rot. These ones will help you. Ingredients are pretty easy to find. What can also help, if you've got it, the old mushroom suit. It's pretty much still has the highest resistance you can get. And we're going to remove that and put there you go. So that is pretty much best I can do really with immunity. Now there's quite a few very different things in here. You've got the, I believe you've got the serpentine bow in here. Now we're really just interested in scarab. You can see you've got little geysers that explode. If you get caught by one of them, take a shit ton of rot damage. Now you did see there was a shiny the other way, but I'm not too interested in that yet. Now if you look down here, I believe that's a serpentine bow. Don't worry, that dude's dead. But he isn't. Well, he is now. Now we can quickly just grab your serpent bow. Good little bow. The weapon art will apply poison damage to any arrow. And if you use a weapon art with a poison arrow, you're almost always guaranteed to inflict your poison damage on the first shot. Just to make things a bit easier for you, whack that on. Now you got the rats, the most powerfully poison damage animals in history. You got that knobhead up there. Now this spear does inflict fire damage as well as frenzied flame damage. You can see we've got a little bit. We've got that plant there. Now that plant's gonna do rot damage as well. I think it's only him. So probably best. Yeah, I forgot about them little fuckers up there. Right, yeah, so take these guys out first. Yeah, he's dead. And then if you want, you can take him out from the distance. We're gonna come on down here. Now this is a 2-bird thingamajig. I'm just gonna put my armor back on. No real need to, as you know, it's generally for fashion really in this game. There's not a lot of armor that does make a big deal of difference. I don't need that. Spear talisman. Okay. Now that's why it's good to try and preserve what flasks you have coming down here, because as you can see now I've got 4 health flasks and 3 of those. So as soon as we go through, for me personally, I'm going to summon my mimic. Mostly as a bit of a distraction. And see this wet, there is rot damage in this area, so be careful. And that gets you your golden scarab. Boom. Now if you take that to the farming areas I showed in my videos, that will greatly increase your rune capacity. But what I always add is these little things. I call them the chicken foots. Gold pickled fouled foot. Gold pickled fouled foot. There's not a lot of them in game. You can craft them. As you see, I don't have any of the ingredients for it. But yeah, that's how you get your gold scarab. This video also covers your poison bow. And yeah, that's it. And what was that? 17 minutes. So hopefully that was a bit of a help. Definitely worth getting, because as some people have said, there's a difference, you know, for killing the bird in the farm zone. So you should know what I'm referring to. Standard, you can get about 10,000 with your gold scarab and gold chicken foot. You can get around 13 to 14,000. Also depending which new game plus 1, 2, etc. And also on top of that, if you get your bird with the sparkly eyes, it just means he's randomly going to drop a shit ton of runes. Most I've had was about 65,000 runes, but that's only ever happened twice. But yeah, any other queries, just pop them in the comments, and yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and as always, toodaloo.